Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. We backed off rather than fight more goblins. Let's go ahead and wander around a little bit before fighting them. There's just some things around, and given that there is a building there and tons of goblins, I kind of suspect that's where our destination is. So I want to just see what we've got around here. We've got two things that we can investigate over this way. Alright, so we've got two chests. And it looks like they are Moradel chests. So, let's go ahead and cast the Union spell. Why is it called Union, anyway? Alright, so what do we have? It's a long one, Triuc. That's a lot of vowels. This old one runs forever, but never moves at all. He has not lungs nor throat, still a mighty roaring call. Could be waterfall. That's enough letters. Hey, I think it is. The runs forever and roaring call is what tipped me off. Yep, there we go. Alright, waterfall. Very nice. What do you have? 30 gold? I'll take that. And nothing else really good. Is there anything that I want to leave in here? Not really. I think we're okay. And I do have that, that shell, but I don't think we need to do anything with that yet. Alright, so that is going to be 3, 2, 1. That's 3, 2, nope, 3. That is a 2. 3, and 1. Alright. So assuming that this other one is a Mordel wordlock chest. It's kind of a shame that they don't look any different on the map when you're wandering around. Alright. B. Bye. You can count on them, though some would rather curse them. You can speak dear to them, though well all know 'tis just in vain. I don't know. D-I... no. Dues? Dewey? No. Dice? Yeah, dice, alright. And, nothing good. Wow. Nothing good. I mean, I think we're at a point where money just does not matter anymore. Whoops. Was not keeping enough track. Alright, so that is 2, none, and 1, and none. Wow. Barely have to move anything at all in that one. Okay. Okay, well, not much interesting there. I'm looking for more stuff to apply to my weapons, really, at this point. We've got a hole over here. Some herbal packs, that's always nice. How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm gonna want to use some arrest or something like that before we go fight all those other goblins. Alright, what else do we have around here? Nothing immediately visible. We're gonna have a big group of people blocking our exit. Yes, yes we are. James counted. Although he had beaten tremendous odds on his various adventures, he knew the sheer numbers of opponents could easily overwhelm them. Alrighty. Well, let's see what they have to say if we go up and visit them. James stopped. He looked at the band of guarding the pass ahead and called out, "Will you allow us safe passage?" Okay. Let's fight. Locklear stepped up to the leader. "We'll kick your behind all the way to the Northlands," he boasted. Quickly, James stepped forward to confer with Locklear. "Have you finally lost what little wits you have? Are you trying to get us killed?" he asked. "Besides, this path is leading us away from the Rift machine we came to destroy." "Trust me," assured Locklear. "I think we can take them." As they prepared for battle, the Goblin Guard called to others hidden in the pass. Locklear shuddered as he saw warriors move from behind the trees, realizing the pass was indeed blocked. "On second thought, perhaps you shouldn't trust me," he said to James as he faced the first ranks of the advancing mob. Patrice struggled to make sense of it all. Let's see how many we actually are facing. Not that many. Although you're face to face with a goblin right there. Let me just, meander through your ranks there, friend. Ow! Ow! And down goes Patrice. It looks like someone has poisoned him. Yeah, James is in bad shape, it looks like. Yep. Alright. Let's get over here and help. Excellent. Wow, there goes James. Locklear's on fire. Yeah, I mean, it's bad, I suppose. Poison, near death. I guess I'll reload. I was curious what would happen. I mean, honestly, it was, the fact that Patrice went down so quickly and wasn't able to do anything. That's what kind of did it. Alright, so we got two things over by that hill. So let's go ahead and check that out. We do have a house. A corpse. Poison rations and rope. Why are we getting rope? We don't need rope at this point. Oops. But I might as well top off the stack, right? Oh, hey, there's a hammer. And a shovel. It's a crummy shovel. Let's go and just use that. And a stump. Five rations. 14 rations. And 14 rations. I'll take the 5. Yeah, we'll take the rest of this too. We can leave it somewhere if we need James pushed the door open. The place is abandoned, James said, looking around the room. Maybe the occupants left something behind we can use. What is that? Wooden chest. Roughly the size of a baked loaf of bread, the wooden chest seemed extraordinarily heavy, as if something made of solid lead was contained within. But there were no visible marks on the miniature chest to indicate what it had been crafted to hold. Huh? Got me what the heck this is. James cracked open the box's lid. Engulfed in a coruscating geyser of light which fountained from the interior of the small box, he shouted as he felt himself shot into the air like a crossbow bolt into the blue. Whoa! Did that hurt us? I don't think so. Alright, now that's a pretty cool effect. I like it. I like it very much, actually. Okay, I don't know what that's going to be good for. I guess... Well, I kind of have an idea, actually. Alright, so there's also something on the other side of this house. Another body. 2 arrows and a light bowstring. That's not very good. What about this hole? Poison rations and a crummy sword. Anything else around here? Not really. Alright, looks like, Whoop! Just at the last second I saw the scorpion on the map. Well... Scorpions aren't that difficult. So we'll go take these out. Then I think we'll rest. Maybe use a few restoratives. And get over here, take care of this one. Yep, did. That was an odd sound effect. Holy cow, look at the damage they're taking. I can help. Apparently I can't. Never mind. Never mind. And one. It's kind of weird. It feels like the scorpions should poison, but they don't. Let's go ahead and use some herbal packs, since I have so many of them. All right. There we go. Don't need anything on the armor. We'll put that on. We'll put that on. I do want that. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and bookmark and see if we can find the goblins again. There we go. Patras stumbled. As James shot a disapproving glance in his direction, the enemy assumed a defensive posture. So again, just leave Patras all off on his own there. I do not understand why the it has decided to do that. Go over here and help him, please. Or, you know, we could not. That's a thing, too. Ow! At least it's not poisoned. Would you dinks leave me alone? I want to cast some spells on you. Ow. I really do want to do an Evil Seek. How are you doing? You need some healing. That's good. Oh, come on. You know what? I needed to go take you out. Preferably, ideally, if possible. There we go. Alright, fine. Patras mouthed the name as he clasped the stone in his fist and concentrated, feeling the focal power of the magical artifact gather to respond to his need and will. A Rusalki would come. There we go. There we go. Going after the Rusalki there. Okay. And now the Rusalki has been poisoned. Here, get electrocuted, please. And hopefully dead. There we go. You look like you're trying to flee. How about you don't do that? Thank you. I think you missed, and that's rather annoying. A little bit disappointed in the Rusalki so far. Yes, Locklear's on fire. Okay, no one else is poisoned. Let's go ahead and use that. Alright, what do you have? 39 gold. 1 ration. 33 gold. 2 rations. One more ration here. They all have weapons with effects on. 46 gold. Very nice. You need some more restoratives. I'll take those 4 there. An herbal pack. I'll take that. Spoiled rations. Okay. A boy hurried out from the house. Dressed in a squire's colors, he made haste as he closed the distance between them, his expression revealing he was more than a little happy to see them. Huffing out heavy breaths, he waved to them. "Ah, Squire Phillip. Please do not leave us yet. Senors, in ordinary circumstances I wouldn't be empowered to ask for your aid, but our forces are spread rather thin at the moment. We need every body we can get to aid in this effort, whether you've sworn an oath to the secret garrison at Sethanon or not." Sethanon garrison? I've never heard Arutha mention anything about troops being stationed near Sethanon, and you're far too young for senior duty. How old do you think I am? 18, maybe 19 summers? I don't know that I'd call that a boy, though. About the same age as a squire we know from Tibern. While Count Bellafort's son Owen was taking his first baby steps, my wife and I had already had a son for 3 years. I'm 37 summers old and hold the rank of captain in the Kingdom Army. When my commander noticed how young I looked, even as a veteran officer, he struck on the idea that I would make an ideal courier for the secret garrison. Sink me, a spy for the kingdom! Even if the things you say about yourself are true, and the rest of your story is impossible, Arutha would have told me about a secret garrison. Has he ever explained to you why there is an absolute ban on visitation to Sethanon? We've been there. Can you recall any other occasion in which Prince Arutha or King Liam forbidden people to visit battle sites? No, but I always assumed he wished to keep it as a memorial to the battle there. Or maybe the fact that there's, like, tons of shades leading up to it? A memorial that cannot be visited by its veterans? You're trying to rationalize, senor. Not even the members of the garrison are allowed near Sethanon unless an armed force approaches. Their orders are to destroy any who come against it, and now I must find a way to get word to them that the Mordel are advancing. Do you have any ideas on the subject? Well, we can ask about lost items. Not certain, but I think I may have mislaid a very valuable belonging of mine. I shouldn't worry about it. Depending on where you lost it, the chances are good it will still be there. Interesting. Supplies? I don't know how my friend Locklear here feels, but I would appreciate it if you could point us towards a decent meal. We've had trouble finding anything to eat. What? See, wait, there's like 1,000 rations. Not even spoiled and poisoned ones around here, but like 1,000 rations in this map. And we're having trouble finding anything to eat. I mean, I suppose if you don't like dried fruit and hardtack and, you know, dried meat and stuff and cheese, I guess, but most of those sound kind of tasty. Maybe not the hardtack, but not surprising. We've had evidence the Mordel were spying on Sethanon for several months now, and it's logical to assume they've been stripping the local resources to pave the way for this attack. They pulled the same trick the last time they headed for Sethanon. We anticipated something was up and took the liberty of making some of our own provisions. Willindi has graciously lent us the use of her house for a while to store goods. Take what you need, but please, no more. We are far short of necessities. If you keep an eye out for old tree trunks, you'll find some of the rations we've stored against this possibility, though I would be careful if I were you. Some of them have likely gone bad by now. Alright, what about the Waani? We found your note in the Mordel chest. Do you still have the Waani that was in it? If you mean the magical device, yes, though neither I nor Willindi have been able to find out what it's used for. We were hoping it could be used against the Mordel somehow. Bah! No toad-stinking witch could figure out. It's Sarani, and probably one of those infernal greater path objects. Pompous little buggers made up a whole new magic just to make my liver itch. Though she might have said it differently, I believe Willindi would agree. She's still studying it intensely. I'll fetch it before you leave. Okay. Patras now asked about. We need to get back to our mission. Will you be able to hold things together here? Unless another band of goblins comes around, I should be all right. I need to stay here and keep an eye on the supplies, but you'll be welcome if you need to come back. That's appreciated. Farewell, Squire. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's take a look at these corpses real fast from another angle, just to see if there's anything that I missed that I might want. And there is indeed. Alright, the Waani, made of a glazed metal, 3 concentric rings encircled the mushroom-shaped device's base, though through which was visible a globe of glass that flashed periodic bursts of white light. While the design was Sarani, it could only have been made on Midkemia, the price of metals too prohibitive on Kellowan to allow such an extravagant device to be built. How big is it? Another herbal pack. 27 gold. 5 rations, why not? Okay, you're full up, I guess. Sword of Knur, 92%. With a +3 blessing, that's actually not too bad. I mean, you know, if you've just kind of been scavenging through the game rather than running around and actually trying to buy the best stuff that's available. That might be a pretty good thing for you. Eight enchanted quarrels. I'm not going to take those. Do not need the ration. 70 gold. Another herbal pack. $56 gold. Some more redweed brew. You've got 6. You've got 11. Let's go ahead and give that to you then. Anything going on with the well? The well looked inviting. Weeds grew around the base of the well in a tangled clump. A good indication it hadn't dried up. Patras. My throat has grown quite parched, and my water pouch is nearly empty. Shall we get a drink? Let's say no for the moment. Save it. The fact that this is popping up with something different makes me wonder. Yeah. James lowered the bucket into the well. The bucket hit the bottom of the well with a splash, and he waited for it to become submerged before turning the wooden crank to retrieve it. The water was cool, and they drank greedily before filling their water pouches and preparing themselves to resume their journey. Okay. Nothing bad happened, which kind of surprises me. Also, nothing obvious good happened either, which also kind of surprises me. That was a rather, like, unique statement to have. Whatever. James gasped. The storehouse was packed with much-needed supplies. Enough, he mused silently, to feed a private army. He was going to have a long talk with Arutha about royal secrets, assuming they both survived this ordeal. Phillip said we could take whatever we needed, he said. Right now, the only thing I've got on my mind is getting something to eat. Let's get provisioned before we move on. Who knows how long it will be before we see this much food again. I mean, I kind of feel like I've seen that much food already. Holy cow, a 100 quality shovel? You would never need to use a shovel after that. Never need another shovel. Whoops, I did not mean to put that away. Tons of restoratives. Let's go ahead and leave that. Let's leave that. There isn't room for the ring. Tons of herbal packs. Here, let's leave some food for them, despite the previous statement about how much food we would have... how much food is there. I mean, I don't really even need all that much other stuff, to be honest. No, I think we're okay. We'll leave the rest of this stuff. There's herbal packs, which could be good. I suppose I'll fill up a stack. Yeah, I mean, there's good stuff, but I believe this is the last chapter that we're going to be using this group. I believe the essentially the rest of the game is Owen and Gorath. And maybe someone else if we fill in our party. I do believe that is everything in this area. So we've got the Waani. We need to head back to that secret passage that we had accidentally discovered. But that will be next time, and probably the end of this chapter. See you next time, everyone.